We've just been so scrappy. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Craig. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Make Gretna Great Again. So before we start, if you are enjoying this series, don't forget to pop a like down below. That would be fantastic. So in the last episode, we got a couple of very crucial victories that pushed us back into contention for that playoff promotion place. But ideally, with just a few games left of the season, we needed to keep winning. So how have we done? Well, we absolutely bottled it, didn't we? We started off at home to Vale of Leithen. We went 1-0 down in the 26th minute via a Joe Johnson goal. We then fought back though before half time. Scott Norman blasted one to the top corner before Stuart Gray headed us in front. In the second half though, we fell apart. Sean Stewart got an equaliser on the 54th minute and we once again conceded a late goal. Joe Johnson getting his second of the game. And we just didn't play well that game. Just did not play well at all. It was then absolutely vital that we won our next game, but we lost 5-3. And let me tell you, the fact that we scored 3 goals in this game massively flatters us because we were absolutely diabolical. Cameron Dawson opened the scoring for them on 16 minutes before David Syme doubled their advantage just before half-time. A Brian Gill fill-in header from a corner just after half-time gave us a bit of hope to get back into the game, but they quickly restored that 2-goal lead through Jack Smith on the 50th minute. Blair Atkinson and Sam Robertson scored goals to put them 5-1 up. And let me tell you, this was the worst performance I've seen from us all season. We got a couple more back late on, Ashley Kelly on 88 minutes and Daniel Smales in the 3rd minute of added time. But like I said, that massively flattered us. We were absolutely demolished this game. We then had a South Challenge Cup quarter-final game at home to Stirling Union. It gave us a bit of something to smile about as Kevin Connolly notched in the only goal of the game to send us through to the semi-finals. I decided then, with us having not that big a chance of getting that first place spot, that I'd just play the next 2 league games and see what happens. And we lost again. And again we took the lead in this match. Kevin Connolly put us ahead on 30 minutes. Robbie McNabb got the equaliser for him on the 73rd. And again, we conceded late on. Connor Green stealing in on the 1st minute of added time. And we lost again. We did then end up winning a game. We went away to Edinburgh University. Young striker Ellis Monaghan grabbing the only goal in what was a pretty quiet game, to be honest. So all said and done, this is where it's left us in the table. We are 3rd. We're not going to finish anywhere below 3rd, but the highest we can finish now is 2nd. Gala Ferrydean Rovers are beyond our reach now. East Kilbride could possibly steal ahead of them if they win their last game and Gala lose. So yeah, we're going to play our last game of the league season against Whitehill Welfare today, along with our South Challenge Cup semi-final game against Cumbernauld Colts. So this game then, just to try and bump us up into 2nd if we can. Whitehill Welfare, the 7th in the table. Their form's inconsistent. It's the last game of the season. I mean, form goes out the window there, doesn't it? We'll play a 4-3-3 formation today because why not? By the way, that will comprise of Holiday, Hope and Kelly in the midfield and Connolly, Young Monaghan and Stuart Gray up front. Connolly has options. If he can find them on the other side, he can. It's over to Gray. He's got Monaghan in the centre if he wants to use him. He tries to go it alone and he's so often done that this season. Stuart Gray shoots when he should pass. Hunter puts the ball in, but Wright launches it upfield to Mitchell, and it could be a goal out of nothing for them here, but he has hit it just wide. Gray's running with the ball, finds Connolly. Connolly has a go. He's hit the post there. Hope with a very hopeful ball over the top to Connolly, which he has got. Gray's on his own on this side. Gray puts us ahead. His 14th goal of the season. Starts with his free kick from Hunter at right back. Hope's ball over the top towards Connolly. His ball across. Finds Gray all on his own and he heads it in. That's 1-0. Half time then, 1-0. Not being the greatest spectacle, but we are winning. Gala Ferrydean Rovers are actually drawing right now, and this is the problem as well, is that Gala Ferrydean Rovers, I'll show you the form after this match, but they have been drawing and losing every game while we've also been losing. So if we'd have won just a couple of those games that we lost, we'd be in 1st place right now. It's McIntosh. Brings it inside. He is still running. He's found Gay. Ryan Gay has equalised for Whitehill Welfare. McIntosh with a great run. Yeah, I mean, no one. He's got all those players around him and no one tries to tackle him. I don't know what's happened. With the first half of the season, we were absolutely great. And then we just slumped and we've lost like half of the second half of games. Connolly picks this back up. Monaghan has a go. It's hit the bar. Hope to swing this free kick in for us. I think that's hit the post. Long ball over the top. Gray gets on the end of this. He's got people in the box. Use them this time, Gray. McIntosh strives forward again for them. This time he's putting Smith Atkinson saves. Free kick to be taken by Gilfillan. It's hit the post. Smith over the top for Mitchell. Mitchell could be clean through here. Mitchell puts Whitehill Welfare ahead. We're probably going to lose another game. And I'm glad you're seeing this, because this is how we've been the last few games. This is how we've been the second half of the season for the most part. I really don't understand what's gone wrong. I thought it might have been the 4-3-3 formation, but it wasn't. I mean, no matter what formation we've played, we've been absolutely diabolical. Long ball over the top. Smales is going to get in the end of this. Can he equalise for us? He can. Daniel Smales is equalised off the bench. Comes from one of those long balls over the top again from Holiday. Sets Smales clean through. It's a tidy finish. 2-2. Ball across to Hunter. In the very last stages of this game, Kelly has a go straight at the keeper. And that is full time. It's ended 2-2. A very, very disappointing end to the league campaign. This is the completed league table then. I suppose I should be happy because we were just aiming for top half at the start of the season. It's just annoying that we went 15 games unbeaten, and then of the 13 games we played after that, we lost 7 of them. Very disappointing. It is good to see our players dominating the goals, average rating, assists, and clean sheet charts though. But yeah, I just want to show you this from Gallifrey Rovers. While we were losing those games, they drew against Kelty Hearts, they drew against Vale of Leith, and they lost against Spartans. I mean, we've ended up 7 points behind them in the end, and it's all down to that slump. So our season is not over yet. We have a South Challenge Cup semi-final. It's against Cumbernauld Colts. They are odds on to win, but at this point, who isn't odds on to win against us? If we win this though, we'll be in a cup final. If we do, I'll extend this video and we'll live com that as well. We've got some players looking very tired because this is just 3 days after the last game of the season. We'll line up like this. Jamie Hope is looking very knackered and not match fit, but we'll give him a half and then we'll bring Holiday on. Holiday himself is only on 80% condition. Oh, let's see if we can put some smiles back on the supporters' faces. Gray now to Norman. Norman over the top. Kelly might pick this back up. He does. He's forced to save out the keeper. He runs inside, and again, no one wants to tackle him. Henderson's out here. It's forced to save out of Atkinson. Again, we're just not tackling. I don't understand what's changed there. Free kick in by Copeland. Henderson's there. Henderson puts Cumbernauld Colts ahead. No, what was Atkinson doing there? What actually was he doing? It's well onside. Our defence has stood still. Atkinson comes out and, I mean, he doesn't even attempt to go for the ball. 1-0. Cumbernauld. I can't even say the name. I don't even care. Norman will pick up the loose ball here. Early cross in towards Gray. Straight at the keeper. Is Henderson driving forward for them now. Someone tackle him. Through to Brown. 2-0. This is just shite. We have turned to absolute rubble. It's like watching a different team. Henderson has all the space in the world. No one bothers to try and tackle him. Slides in Brown. And Brown smashes it past our very mediocre keeper. Half time then. 2-0 down. What can I say? So like I said, we'll bring Hope off for Malcolm Holiday. You know what? Let's just do something weird. Let's go 3-4-3. We haven't tried that. At this point, I'm down to try anything. Monaghan up front there. Okay, let's give that a go. Ball over the top for Brown now. He can make it 3 here and seal it. Good save by Atkinson. Norman launches this up front to Gray. Here's Gray. He's in now. And again, he hasn't scored. Norman with the corner. Into no one. Holiday's got this back now. Holiday has to go. Saved again. Kelly has won this back. Here's Monaghan. And Connolly has a go. Connolly has got one back for us here. 10 minutes before time. Can we push on and get an equaliser maybe? Holiday does well to win this back. Kelly feeds it into Monaghan. It's Monaghan that finds Connolly. First time shot. It's a great hit. Kevin Connolly really has been our shining star this season. Here's Dingwall to Sheridan. Sheridan forces another save out of Atkinson. Oh, we've won this back here. Monaghan. Connolly. Monaghan equalises for us. That's his only... Okay, I'm speechless. We've equalised very late on here. I don't know what that defender was doing. But it's eventually found its way to Connolly, who is tackled. And then Monaghan, first time, smashes it into the bottom corner. Okay, game on. Into the last minute of injury time now. And we've given him a free kick. Wouldn't it just be us to concede right now? It's summer past season or the second half of our season very nicely if they did. Copeland with the free kick in. It's gone past everyone. Looking like extra time. Okay, we've made all our substitutions, so there's not much else we can do. McKenna throws one over the top for Team. Team could put them back in front here. He's missed. Bembo. Now McKenna has found Henderson in loads of room here. Henderson gets the shot off. Can't get it on target though. Half time of extra time. It's heading to penalties at this rate. Straight into the path of Dingwall. Now Copeland. Bounce back to Dingwall, and Henderson puts them back ahead. After all this, I think we're still going to lose the game. We've just been so scrappy. Copeland, it's bounced back to Dingwall. He finds Henderson. The defence is stretched. And that's looking like it's going to be the winning goal. And that's full time. We've lost. Can't even get to a cup final to put a bit of a smile back on our faces. We do have one more cup. The Lowland League Cup does kick off now that all the domestic season cups are over. So we are out of the South Challenge Cup in the semi-final. We've received 2.5k for it, so I suppose that's something to say. I mean, our finances right now, wow, we could have done with getting promoted this season. So the only one thing we have left is this Lowland League Cup. We play against Civil Service away in the first round. I think I'm going to do a video that's just sort of a cup special for this. How long or short the video is will probably be indicative of how far we get in the competition. I'll say this right now though, I don't know when that video will be because I've been struggling to sort of keep up with the videos this week because it's getting closer and closer to Christmas. I don't know what I'm going to be able to record next week, but I'll try and get this cup special done as soon as I can. We'll also include a bit of a wrap up for the league season within that video as well, just to tie things up before we move on to the transfer window and next season. I'm looking forward to next season because we'll actually be able to devise a tactic and then build a team around that tactic as well. We have to start playing the kind of football that I like playing in these lower leagues. So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I know it's not the outcome we were hoping for. We had such a good first half of the season, didn't we? And then the second half we just really tailed off and turned to shit. But we did always say this season was going to be more of a consolidation season, so taking that into account, it's been a good season. Please don't forget to give the video a like if you are enjoying the series. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, if you want to see my videos as soon as they are released. All my socials are down in the description of this video as well. And until next time, I will see you all later.